A COVID-19 outbreak at the Peoria County Jail was always a concern for County Health Administrator Monica Hendrickson.
It was never a conversation of if it was going to happen. It was always a conversation of when will it happen.
Nearly 40 detainees ended up testing positive. Jail management knew of 2 employees testing positive as early as July 9th, but emails obtained through a Freedom of Information Act request showed no one ordered test kits for the detainees until 4 days later on July 13th.
At that point, we had no reason to believe that any detainees had come into contact with them.
Jail Superintendent Rhonda Guyton says their own contact tracing showed one employee had no contact with the jail population, and the other was required to wear personal protective equipment. New tonight at 10, 2 employees at the Peoria County Jail tested positive. The detainees saw news reports about the employees and demanded testing on Monday the 13th. Anyone with symptoms could already ask for a test, but Guyton reached out to the health department to get all 260 detainees tested. It took 2 more days for testing to start, and the first positive result came back on Saturday the 18th. 9 days after the jail learned of those first 2 employee cases.
Should they have reached out to you on July 9th as opposed to July 13th when they did?
I think it was the realistic timeline in these type of scenarios. Because again, when we're talking about individual employees and that contact tracing, we have to look at those immediate contacts. We do look at employment, but we have to look at, all the exposure points of time. I think 4 days really does align well with what expectations are in terms of turnaround time.
Guyton says they moved as quickly as they could.
The test has to be done within 72 hours. It has to be kept cold. The testing to be shipped off can only be done Monday through Thursday. There's no testing to be shipped off on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Despite fewer cases here in recent weeks, this still may not be the end.
Is a second outbreak also a win, not an if?
I think that's always something that we have to think about. Our long-term care facilities think that way. I know our jail settings are also thinking that way.
Before the outbreak, detainees were isolated for 14 days when they were first brought into the jail. Going forward, they will be offered a test on the 10th day of that quarantine. In Peoria, Bobby Oler, Heart of Illinois, ABC.